This is going to be a look at Colts rookie corner Julius Brents, one of the more interesting physically talented prospects in the draft last year. 44th pick, I believe, by the Colts. Got his first regular season game action. I think he had suffered from some type of injury in training camp, and I think he acquitted himself extremely well. think I'm going to show 10 plays here. If I do my job here in this film study, you'll see that he's an incredibly long athlete, 6'4", 205, something like that. Great feet. I think his feet are, he has the feet of like a 5'9", 185-pound slot receiver. Incredible feet. I hope to show you that on at least one play. Extremely athletic, like I said, great burst, good tackler. He's physical, extremely smart because he understands where he fits in terms of the run defense. I really didn't see him get out of position on run plays where it looked like if maybe a player bounced it, he would have been sucked inside. Put himself in great position coverage-wise when dealing with Zay Flowers. Flowers had a couple of catches against him, but Zay Flowers is giving everybody trouble. I mean, I'm a Ravens fan and Ravens content creator, so I can tell you he's given everybody issues in the preseason and through 3 games. Brents acquitted himself very well against Flowers, covered Mark Andrews man-to-man one time, laid a big hit on Nelson Aguilar. I think he brings a physical tone to this defense, fits right in with guys like Zaire Franklin and Shaq Leonard. Let's get to the film. First play is going to be a 3rd and 6, Ravens' first possession. He's up here, and I think this just shows you the physical ability he has, the commitment to his technique. All Big 12 performer last year. I don't think he had a great bowl game last year for Kansas State. But like I said, it's a 3rd and 6. I think Zay Flowers probably gets 5 4/5 yards. I think he's very close to the first down. But Brents is opened to the inside here, and he's keeping eyes on Lamar. His peripheral vision has Flowers. Great feet, commitment to his technique. As soon as Lamar pulls the pin on the grenade, like he's going to take that right foot, put it in the ground, and open to the sideline, just like the drill you do all the time with DBs, and go downhill at a great angle and finish through, knocking Zay Flowers out of bounds. Doesn't knock him down. We did get the first down, but I think, like I said, I think Flowers on this angle, it looks like he's probably 3 or 4 inches short. Great play by Brents. Next one. Defending Flowers. Not sure why I only give you the end zone angle. Off screen to the right. You will get an idea of Flowers' agility here at the top of this route. It'll be the top right-hand corner of your screen. I'll let it flow and then pause it here in a minute. It's complete in front of him. Look, Zay Flowers is going to do this to everybody this year, at least once a game. Look at the stop-start ability of Flowers. And he loses Brents a little bit. I think Brents, kind of goes almost down to his knees at one moment. He does get credit for the tackle, though. That's a 6'4", 205-pound corner dealing with one of the most agile, quick, fast-twitch athletes that's out there as a rookie in the NFL this year in Zay Flowers. And yeah, he gives up a catch, but he's able to finish the tackle there by himself. Another one from the first possession. I've talked about this play multiple times in Ravens videos that I put out on Tuesday. That's Brents there. This is a clear-out route by Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is trying to get him to the sideline. It's a man turn by Brents. It's zoned by everyone else. The Ravens exploited this coverage twice to the boundary on this same route, once to Isaiah Likely and once to Mark Andrews on the second possession. You can see that Brents is all over Flowers. Flowers knows he's not going to be targeted here, and then it's a throw up the top of the numbers by Lamar. The Ravens picked up on some type of coverage whereby they're playing cover 3 zone, and then Brents or whoever the boundary side corner is playing man. That's common when you're dealing with a 3-by-1 formation. 3 receivers to the field and 1 receiver, 1 stand up to the boundary. But this is not a 3-by-1. That's what makes it relatively unsound, if you ask me, from the standpoint of the team defense. But Brent's doing a great job all over Flowers. Great throw by Lamar, wide open, Likely in that space created by the clear-out route by Flowers. All right, fourth one. This is a huge play. Brents is up here to the top side. Flowers is going to try to block him and engage him, I think, twice. Screen to Kenyon Drake on the second possession. Look, this is a game-changing play. If he doesn't force this fumble, it's probably going to be 14-0 very soon. The Ravens went right downfield on that first possession and scored. Now, the Ravens, we were the beneficiary of a good spot on that 3rd and 6 completion of Zay Flowers, like I already explained. But this play changes the game. The Ravens are moving the ball. They've had a 20-yard reception to Mark Andrews. Here's a 30-yard gain almost, something like that, to Kenyon Drake. And Julius Brents is the guy playing in his first NFL game. End zone angle, same play, by the way. Forces the fumble. Great effort and hustle to play through contact. Look at the contact. You get a little bit of it here on the right-hand side of the screen. Not only does he force it, but he fumbles it. Right here. Continue to play through the contact. Zay Flowers tried to lay a shot on him. Brents just keeps playing through the contact. Hammers the ball out of there. Kenyon Drake playing his first NFL game this season. Ravens had to pick him up because of running back injuries, and Julius Brents takes advantage. Awesome play. Scramble for 12 or 11 yards by Lamar, but let's focus on Brents down at the bottom side of the screen. Handsy and physical in coverage, and fantastic feet. I mean, you're dealing with Zay Flowers, who's having a huge impact already this year for the Ravens offense. But watch Brents' feet. I'm going to run that back multiple times so you can see his feet before he turns. Yeah, he's, I don't want to say he's grabbing. That's not the right term. He's framing up with right hand first, then the left hand, and turns and goes. His feet are incredible for a 6'4", 205-pound guy. Stays with Flowers pretty good. Yeah, I know he's grabbing Jersey a little bit there. That's going to happen on most plays in the NFL. I think Brents is incredibly impressive in man coverage. Covers Mark Andrews man here on this third down. This ball is clearly a little bit behind Mark Andrews, but Brents put himself in position to cover it well. It's going to be an in cut by Andrews. Brents, like I said, stays close enough to whereby when this ball is thrown behind, he's able to make a play on the football. I think he should get a pass defense tiered. It doesn't look like statistically he got one. All I saw was 4 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 1 fumble recovered. But in any case, guy plays great in man. He's long enough and got a great burst, keeps eyes on the quarterback very well in zone. I think the Colts got a really high-level corner here at pick number 44. Going to be a physical hit on Nelson Aguilar. They're going to blitz the slot down here. Not too sure about this blitz by the Colts, leaving the slot to the field uncovered. Real opportunity for a bigger play, but as it is, a little hot by Lamar and Aguilar, and Brents comes over and lays a shot on Nelson Aguilar. I mean, you got him covering Zay Flowers, Mark Andrews, laying a big hit on Nelson Aguilar, forcing a fumble and recovering a fumble on Kenyon Drake. I don't know how you could have had a more impressive start to your rookie season. Up top here in coverage, if you're a Colts fan and you listen this long, first of all, thank you. Second of all, let me know if you're as impressed by Brents. I think his ability to change directions, his feet, and his change of direction ability at his size, I think is pretty damn unique. You got Rashad Bateman trying to open up and get vertical on him. As soon as Brents realizes he's trying to get vertical, he just goes. He's very smooth in his pedal. I don't exactly remember any of his combine scores, to be honest with you, but I'm sure that if he participated in all the drills, they were off the charts. This is a unique player, 6'4", 205 pounds, in the Tariq Woolen mold. There may be some people who don't like that mention, but Julius Brents has the kind of physical gifts that Tariq Woolen did and does. He also has the strength to deal with receivers. You saw Zay Flowers lay a shot on him, and Brents just basically play through the contact, almost unimpeded. And then he wants to turn the football over. I'm interested to see how he plays the rest of the year as a Ravens fan. Clearly, I wanted my team to win the game, but I plan on doing stuff like this every week for rookies who play the game well, because A, football fans like rookie content. B, I like to try to be early on players when I see them doing things that I think are markers of a solid guy, either on the offensive or defensive side. And to me, Julius Brents fits right in with what looks like a really underrated defense for the Colts. The Ravens played the Colts last week, lost 22-19 in overtime, and then have to play the Browns the next week, which everyone is universally recognizing as one of the best defenses in the league. I'm really interested in the comparison once we get through the Browns game from a Ravens perspective to compare those two defenses, because if I had to say right now which was the best defense the Ravens had faced so far this year, I would say it's the Colts. Appreciate you guys' time. If you enjoyed the way I broke down the plays, talking about Julius Brents in his first NFL regular season game, please let me know in the comment section. Give me some feedback. And second of all, if you think other Colts fans, other Kansas State fans, or whatever might enjoy this content, please consider grabbing a link to this video, sharing it somewhere on social media to help this content get more reach.